Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Look, he's got a man complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Let's set a tone.
Darnold to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To the air again, Darnold. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Check, lady.
Throwing again is Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And with just 4 final shot before the break. Darnold, he'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told. As the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he finds his tight end, it's Ertz. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. from the 35 on second down. Wentz. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have it first. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll run it with Bell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood. 53 to my lady. Check 53. Hey, watch the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Looking long for Thomas. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From just shy of midfield, Wentz. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter play. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Right there. Rudolph Parker. Undercut. I forward Tokyo.
Wentz going to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. An Eagle 1st down, Wentz to Ertz. Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wentz. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. The Eagles on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Hey, let's go. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Now Wentz. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Elliott Good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We got this. At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. To try again after the sack. Darnold, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Rodney McLeod, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz, he's going to walk one deep left side here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 15. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Darnold now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running with Howard. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, 63 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, from where we sit, Brandon, it certainly appears that that touchdown should just about do it.
Probably, but I'll play the analyst here. You know we've seen some crazier endings.
That we have, and maybe we should sit back and make sure we can stay around for the ride because it could be a wild finish.
Elliott Good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on it.
That he's into the clear. The 30. The way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, 75 yards. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for two.
Man, 80. 57's Mike 57. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Charlie. Mike 57. Mike 57.
Darnold from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
There we go. Pac-Man. 280. 357. Watch the run.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 10. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 2nd and 10, Darnold steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Man, 80. 53 to Mike. 53. Check it, lady. Yeah. You don't want none.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. This offense has gone for it 5 times already. They're now going to go for a 6th 4th down try. Here's Darnold, and Anderson's got it. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
46 down, man, 5-4.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.